The 2025 NFL Combine's next week. It's almost here. We get to see these guys run on the track and do some drills. Today we're going to be looking at Emeka Egbuka. We're going to watch him work out, do some drills, look at his feet, look at that athleticism, and we're going to talk some ball. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at the practice clips from workouts and at practice on these rookies all off season long, especially when rookie camp hits. So you want to see these videos so you know what your rookies are doing. Click that button, stop missing out. Today we're looking at Emeka Egbuka. We're watching him work out. I got 25 seconds of clips here, but we're going to continue to talk ball and loop this. But watch his feet, watch his footwork. Watch how he moves. One thing I can definitely say, limited drift for a bigger wide receiver. I wouldn't say bigger, but a thick wide receiver. That's the best way to say it. Definitely thick in the legs. Good feet. Remember, this was a 5-star wide receiver coming out of high school, going to Ohio State. He's very technical. That's one thing you can say about his game. Very technical, and that's been the story about him throughout his career at Ohio State. That's one thing we've said, and he turns into a running back with the ball in his hands. He's tough to bring down. You can kind of tell with that size. Again, not overly big or anything like that, but I mean, he's thicker on the lower half. He's thick. Look, that hamstring's just hanging out there. That's one thing I can definitely tell you. I think when we get to Indy, he's going to surprise a lot of people. I'm not going to say he's going to blaze the track, but I think the size adjusted speed scores, people are going to start looking at that, looking at those metrics and be like, whoa, and start looking back at the injuries, looking back at everything at Ohio State, go back to the tape. Potential first rounder, will be a first rounder. I pretty much have that locked in. And they go over all that, and there's going to be a pump up after the combine. Like, I'm not going to say he's going to scorch it. That's not what I'm saying. I think he's going to make some money at the combine. I think you guys are going to like him a little bit more. I think he's technical. I think he can be a good, like, wide receiver 2-ish to the beginning of his career. And then maybe have that Jackson Smith-Njigba. I'm not scouting the helmet, but flow of his career where it starts off a little bit slow production-wise, but we're on the field, we're getting our reps in, and then all of a sudden we start having some pop-off moments, especially right scheme, right quarterback. And right scheme, right quarterback, right everything else, opportunities, that could accelerate. And I'm not comparing. JSN had an injury to start off that rookie season that slowed him down. That being said, Emeka Egbuka is a hardworking kid. He has good character, very good character. And he's a guy that you know is going to be putting it out there every single day. That is the thing about this kid. This is what I've heard. I'm not far from Ohio State. He's visited my hometown before and some stuff. I didn't meet him, but I know some stuff about him from what I've heard. And this is a very good kid that is very chill, very calm, that is very mature. I can definitely attest to that because the people that did get to meet him, that did get the opportunity to talk to him and stuff, I was asking questions, trying to get to know more about him. That's one thing I can definitely tell you about him from those interactions, is that this is a very mature kid. And from what I've seen over the years, from what I've read, from what I've seen at Ohio State, hardworking kid that's going to grind it. You got a grinder here. Maybe not the flashiest wide receiver, and maybe not the next Justin Jefferson, but you're going to get a wide receiver here that's going to create separation, that's going to work his tail off, and he's going to learn the system, who's not going to be a detriment to his team. And that is an asset that you're looking at wide receiver here, because we've seen a lot of first-round wide receivers flop or look like straight busts. But when you can make a testament that he's going to put the time in, put the work in, he's mature, that is something to look at. That's part of the transition process from college to the NFL. You don't have to worry about. You do not have to worry about. And I guarantee you, after the combine, he's not going to scorch it, but you're going to look back at the numbers and put things together piece by piece from his career, production, highlights, whatever you do, and it's going to click. Emeka Egbuka is a good wide receiver. He's a good wide receiver. He's going to be great for the NFL. He's going to be a good power-esque slot, but you can do a little bit more. Power slot plus. Yeah, I made that up. But that's what you're going to get from Emeka Egbuka. You're going to be impressed with him after the combine. I guarantee you that. There's a lot of good stuff about this kid. I like him a lot. You need to be higher in consideration with him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.